Can you just tell us a little bit about what impact they've had in your life, specifically helping you deal with this autoimmune or these autoimmune diseases that you've got?
They have been amazing. I'm just so sorry I didn't discover them sooner. I actually only discovered them recently, and they've been amazing. I mean, you register online. The same day they still put you in touch on, they add you on a WhatsApp group with other people with your illness. So for instance, mine, we only 4 in South Africa that have that. And so they put you in touch with these people, and it's really, they're sending emails out. They have conventions for doctors and patients where you then interact. They also have a lot of support, especially now with the government wanting to bring in this new NHS, which is leaving a lot of people uncertain of where we will be in our treatment. And they really advocate for us, and they are doing the questioning, they are doing the submissions on our behalf. So they are absolutely amazing.
Now, in terms of newly diagnosed people or people that really are battling with their health and they just don't know what's spotting, what are sort of the steps that they need to take to just get to the bottom of that? If you can maybe just elaborate a bit on that.
I would say, like, it's actually quite traumatizing to go through that and not know what's wrong and thinking, am I ever going to get better? What is happening? And I would say the best thing is just to research, ask the doctor these questions, just question everything, ask questions, research, and just also stay positive. You know, you have to, there will be something that's going to help you.
I think you've hit the nail on the head there about staying positive and actually staying in a good, healthy frame of mind. How do you cope? What do you do to help you? What is your support structure that you've got other than the rare disease of South Africa?
I must say, when I just got ill, I found it very important to build my support system. So my family has been a great support system to me. My husband, I don't know what I would have done without him. He's been such a lifesaver. And they all are aware. They all know when I have good days, bad days. Communication is key. You have to communicate so that they understand where you are. And these illnesses are as much mental as they are physical. So you really have to take time to just pull yourself towards yourself, you know, and stay positive. You can't let it get you down. And I know they say, because majority of people live with pain, chronic pain. And pain alters the way you think, it alters your personality. So it is a conscious effort that you have to make to just see the best in it, and things are going to get better. You just have to stay positive.
So, Silicia, I'm interested to know, for the people like me out there that don't really understand it and people don't really talk about this, why is it that, people are almost scared to say, well, I think there's something wrong with me? How did you approach it? How do you find you got the answers that you needed?
I just found I had nobody to tell me what to expect or what is going to happen, or rather try this than that. And it was almost like there was a secrecy, shame about it, like mentioning that you are ill or that you have that. So most of my support groups that I joined were international support groups. And I just decided from the start that I was going to be very vocal about it. I was going to be vocal. I was going to tell people that this is what is going on. This is the treatment. Just so people become aware. And just people, if you have an illness and you are sick, people need to understand, because that would help the next person. And hopefully in that way, we can create support for one another and just awareness.
Now, how has you speaking up and speaking out about this and being quite vocal, as you said, impacted your life and also others? Have you been able to assist anybody with you speaking up about this?
Definitely, and it's been quite rewarding to be able to help people, and I have people phoning me asking me questions, and in particular I had someone that saw on my husband's Facebook what I'd been going through, and just like the fight and the treatments and the ups and the downs, and she actually contacted me. Sharon, we had a long conversation, and she kept saying, something is wrong with me, I am ill. The doctor says to me that it's all in my head. And it was actually, my heart felt so sorry for her, because to be that ill and for someone not to acknowledge it must be a terrible feeling. And thank goodness I haven't had to go through that. And I sort of chatted her through it. I told her about my experiences, like how to approach certain things. And she finally got diagnosed with a very, very rare disease. And she's now on appropriate treatment and doing so much better. So that in itself, I always set out, and I told my husband, if I can help one person just have a better experience than I've had, or just make it a little bit better, then that's all I wanted to achieve with being so vocal.
Now, I'm curious, and I'm sure the people out there as well, if somebody thinks there's something wrong with them, how can they get hold of you? Because obviously you're very keen to assist, and you have done so much already, but how can the public get hold of you if they think, or that one person that might be watching this and thinking, oh my gosh, there's something wrong with me, I know there's something wrong with me, but I just don't know where to start?
So what I've done is I created a Facebook page called the Protea Foundation, and that's quite a good forum to start. You can message me on that or write on the wall, and there's also a lot of other people with autoimmune conditions and rare diseases on there that you can get advice from, and which is a very nice platform, and it's very supportive. Also, people must go and have a look at the rare diseases website and Facebook, but obviously that's after diagnosis.
Okay, fantastic. Well, thank you so much for opening your home and your heart to us and for chatting to us. We really appreciate it, and we wish you the best of luck going forward. And I'm sure, I know in my heart that this young lady is going to change a lot of lives. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks so much.